And I'll tell you guys, this is a match we've seen before. We saw this in mixed martial arts. This is a match we could see again. Rumble Johnson has signed with Bellator MMA, where Ryan Bader is the sitting champion of the world. Bader's not wasting any time. Boy, he got right on the head of Rumble. And this is a real threat. You can see as Rumble's backing up. He's got nowhere to back up to now. Rumble's respecting this position. Bader is fresh and dry. Okay, Rumble's out of there. Wow. I do not know a time that I have ever seen Rumble Johnson be out-muscled. I cannot say that anymore. In the first 10 seconds of this contest, Ryan Bader just came out, grabbed a hold of him, snapped him down, pushed him into a fence, and tried to choke him. Bader again hanging heavy on that head. Bader's going back to this front headlock position. Boy, Bader is not going to leave Rumble with anything to desire. Hey, Rumble, don't call Mike Kogan and tell him you want me. And let me show you why. Bader with a slide by. Rumble comes out. Got to tell you guys, on a personal note, it is very good to see Rumble Johnson back. I never understood why he left in the first place. Gave Daniel Cormier a great match. Came away with the silver medal, left the #1 contender, and just walked away. Ryan Bader, a two-time Division I All-American at Arizona State. I bring that to you because you're going to see Bader pulling on the head of Rumble Johnson. This is an old wrestler trick. You pull on the head, you start to get their back tired. You start to get their legs tired. It's not just the working of the neck or the muscles of the neck. When you pull on somebody's neck and you push and pull, you start to drain their battery, but you start to get other body parts. The small of the back is what takes the brunt of this. Bader right back to it. Making Rumble feel him. Bader pushing Anthony Johnson around the cage. When have you ever thought you would say those words? Ryan Bader right back to the neck. Right back to the neck with the other hand. Rumble Johnson was scheduled to take on Fabricio Verdum. And Verdum was taking the match very serious. He came over from Brazil. We flew him in and he was in LA training for a month. And Fabricio called on Wednesday and said, guys, I'm sick. I'm sick. I can't do the match. So, okay, Rumble. Said, okay, Fabricio, you take care of yourself. We're here if you need us. And then we went to work to find a replacement for Rumble Johnson. We hope that Fabricio is feeling well today. He has been texting. We know that he is watching. But it brought us to a position of we need somebody to take on Rumble. We called Ryan Bader. He did not miss a beat. He made one call himself to Scott Coker to make sure that it was okay. Coker said best of luck, and here we are. And now Bader's starting to manipulate the arm of Rumble Johnson. Bader's got this thing extended. All right, Rumble has freed his arm. It's always an interesting question. Is the cage helping you or hurting you, right? It always depends where you are. And Bader, who has been pushing Rumble, literally backwards, been pushing Rumble Johnson backwards. In many ways, I would argue the cage has helped Rumble. Can only take so many steps back. You hit the fence. Now your opponent can't push you. He's got to go to something else. Bader all over this head. My goodness. I don't know if I've seen Ryan Bader more aggressive ever. This is a champion of the world, by the way. I don't know if I have seen him more aggressive. We are ending the regulation time But my goodness, Bader was just all over. I think Rumble's thinking what the heck just happened? Who's this guy? You don't ever shut the cage door behind anybody opposite Rumble and the guy's not scared. I mean, it's a real thing. Ryan Bader came right after him. We've got a toss of the coin and some kind of a dialogue going on here, of which I cannot hear, but somebody has already won this choice, and I believe it was Bader. I believe Bader deferred to Rumble. Don't quote me on any of that. Either way, Rumble is taking the back of Bader.
Ready? Go!
All right, I've got confirmation. Bader did win the toss. Bader did defer to Rumble. Bader looks like he's out to me. What's the referee say? Yes, he's out. 10 seconds. It is very, very clear Bader wants to win this match. I mean, I must tell you, you can see a guy's determination through the screen. And Bader's determination, I don't know if I finished the story. I was sharing with you guys that Fabricio Verdum pulled out of this match. We called Bader. Bader called Coker. Okay, I did tell you that story. I told you that. But Bader did not hesitate. Bader did not ask for anything. Nothing. He just said, yes, I want Rumble. Oh, he's out. Rumble is out, but it took him a meaningful period of time, longer than Bader. I believe that Bader has about 15 seconds. I know we've got a clock, guys. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm sharing with you. I believe it's about 15 seconds. Advantage at this point, Bader. Rumble Johnson electing the arm, which I will share with you, strikes me as a surprise. Apparently, Rumble Johnson's time with Neil Melanson meant something. All right, he went for the arm. That went about as well as we expected it to. Ryan Bader. Rumble, you went for the arm? Rumble. Well, you're not Mr. Arm Bar guy. All right, Bader comes to the back. Rumble up against it now in terms of the time. He must escape very quickly. And I do not see Rumble moving with an urgency. He is allowing Bader on his back. Bader could submit, but does not have to. Each second that goes by gets Ryan Bader closer and closer to redemption, to evening the score, to make it 1-1 with Rumble Johnson. Bader is distracted now. Bader's thinking armbar. I believe that's going to get, I believe that Rumble's out. The referee is saying otherwise, maybe because there is a submission there. I believe this is a change of positions. The referee is allowing this to go, and now Rumble Johnson is in jeopardy of giving up an armbar to Ryan Bader, who is also chalking time down. One submission threat immediately to another submission threat is why that was allowed to go. Ryan Bader is in the driver's seat. Rumble Johnson wisely electing to take the back. I don't know why Rumble chose armbar. I am not second guessing. I'm sharing that I am surprised as a viewer when Rumble went armbar. Ryan Bader is out. Ryan Bader has evened the score. It is now we're in the last round. We're in the bottom of the third. I thought that was our final stanza, and Ryan Bader now with armbar. Bader didn't have to go here. He had an election of the back. He chose armbar. Bader's going for this. Bader's going for this. I'm seeing a grimace on Rumble's face. Ryan Bader is starting to enjoy himself here. Look at this position. Not one that we have seen. The Bellator heavyweight champion of the world, reigning world champion, came to Submission Underground for one thing: redemption, period. All right, Rumble is out. And guys, this is such a potential foreshadow. All right, we are done. All right, I was a stanza early a moment ago. I'm up to speed now. Redemption complete. Bader accepted this on 72 hours notice. He is now even the score. Kevin Keeney, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, due to escaping in the total least amount of time of the overtime rounds, out of the red corner, Ryan Bader!